Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a stock analysis of Cameco. So if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, remember, this isn't financial advice. This is purely for entertainment and educational purposes. Now, what does Cameco do? Well, they make electricity and they sell uranium, and they're one of the largest uranium sellers in the world. And I like this stock quite a lot at the moment because we're seeing more and more talks about small nuclear reactors or SMRs. We are seeing them being used for AI data centers, and we're also seeing now in Europe, countries like Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and other companies who haven't used nuclear power in the past are now looking towards nuclear power because AI is going to be so power hungry, and it is looking like sustainable green energy isn't going as well as we had hoped. Now, if we take a look at the stock right now, as you can see, we are up a bit of a spike here at 58.53, which is almost below the previous spike we had of 62. It's actually almost, we had two spikes here. But if we go back, as you can see, previously we traded quite a lot lower. Just look at 22, we've had over 100% rise since then, and it was quite a nice graph, as you can see, just continuing all the way up. Then we did meet some resistance points along the way at 50, then it tumbled a bit back down to 40, then back up to 55, and so currently we are in a bit of this up and down cyclical trend, and I think that's because people don't want it to be a bit too overhyped, but to be honest, this is by far one of the better nuclear stocks to have because they sell their uranium to other companies, and they've also just bought Westinghouse, an electrical company, so that is doing quite well as well. So I think Cameco is going to be doing quite well in the future as well. Now, if you look, it's a decent sized company with 25 billion market cap. And if you look down here in the earnings, as you can see here, they've missed quite a few of them. They've missed them by 43%, by 103%. They beat this one by 8%, and then this one they missed by 13%. Now, if we take a look at the current stock, as you can see, we have a golden cross recently, as you can see right here at the 28th of April. So over a month ago, and from the golden cross, we're up $17, which is quite nice, even though we didn't miss. As you can see, we did miss earnings here. Now, as you can see, also currently in the RSI, we are trading quite highly up. As you can see, we trade up here, and we actually were overbought for quite a while. But now we are trading downwards a bit again. Now, if you don't know what RSI is, that is the relative strength index. So something that's below 70 but above 50. It's in the upper channel, which means the stock is going upwards. And sometimes when it's up here, this means the stock is rising quite rapidly or it's overbought. And sometimes when this happens, the stock will fall right after because then means too many buyers in the moment is sharply rising the price, maybe a bit too much. Now, if something down here below 50 and above 30, it's in the lower trending channel, as you can see here. Once it's trading down here, the stock is falling. And just like when it's overbought up here, it's oversold down here. So once it's down here, chances are it's going to rise again. But of course, sometimes, even though they're overbought or oversold, they can still fall or rise. Now, if we look at dividends here, as you can see, they pay out 0.20% dividends, so really not that impressive. As you can see, they have paid out dividends for quite a while, which is of course nice to see. But a company that sells uranium selling out dividends, I don't think that is the best thing to do for them. I would rather see them push some of their stock back. Of course, that is in the form of dividend. Now, the financials, as you can see here, are quite nice, and they are just increasing them more and more, which is great to see because I do think we are heading into a nuclear fission world once again, like we were in the 70s and 80s where we built a lot of nuclear reactors. I do think that is going to happen again, but on a much larger scale with smaller reactors, but a lot more of them. So as you can see here, that's how they make their money. From uranium, that is the blue one here, the fuel services, that is the orange one here, and then this one blue one right here, that is Westinghouse, which is a company they bought that deals in electricity. And as you can see, that is already the biggest source of revenue for them. So that's a very nice investment. So the performance of this stock, as you can see, let's just go back to 2010. So the past 15 years, it has been quite up and down. As you can see, we have some years where we lost half, like 2011, and other years where we lost 19%. And some years we do quite greatly. As you can see, 2023 up by 87%, 21, 62%. So some years we do quite nicely. Also last year we were up by 22.2%, and this year we're already up by 12.2% as well. And I do think we are gonna exceed if the stock continues rising throughout the year. So it is very nice. Now the technicals for the stock, as you can see right now, for the day it's a buy, and for the month it is a strong buy. And of course, it shouldn't surprise you at all. As you can see here, let's go with this ad. As you can see here, it is just rising and rising and rising. So currently we are in an upward trending channel. Of course, we might see a bit of a fall down here. As you can see, the RSI is going a bit downwards. But if the price can stabilize, chances are it's going to be quite nice and it's going to continue upwards. I do think in this trend it's going to hit maybe 63 within maybe 2 weeks or so. But currently, as you can see, also in the pre-market, we are down by 0.3%. So it's going to take a bit of a hit, and chances are then today it is also going to go a bit down. But then I think it's going to continue up afterwards. Now, as you can see here, the analyst rating on this are amazing. We have 17 strong buy, 3 buy, and 1 hold, which of course shouldn't surprise anyone. But look at how modest these prices are. So we have 17 strong buys, and the max is 15% up. I think that is a bit crazy. And the 3% up is the average, and the lowest one, which is a hold, is down by almost 50%. So I think it's going to be quite nicely. It wouldn't surprise me, as I said, if it goes up quite a lot higher. I would see this going up to 90 this year, so 50% up from where we're trading currently. But I do think we need to see a bit more results from other nuclear companies, because I think that is really the factor that is going to drive this stock upwards, and not the Cameco itself, unless they do something crazy and unexpected. But I do think in the long run, Cameco is a great stock to have. Now, if you look here at the earnings, EPS, as you can see, it's just expected to increase more and more and more, which we love to see. So that is looking very, very great. If you look down here in the revenue, as you can see, that is absolutely the same, just expected to earn more and more and more and more. And I do like this because, of course, they sell uranium, and it's just great to see that, of course, so many few companies in the world sell uranium, and they are expected to sell more and more and more, which, of course, is nice because we are going to see more nuclear reactors. There is just no way around it. Now, that was my video on Cameco. So if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, remember, this isn't financial advice, it's purely entertainment and education. So if you like this video, like and subscribe. And if you want me to make any other videos, please leave them in the comment section below.